Now, to make any kind of swing change, it's often important to have practice sessions where you're not too fussed where the ball goes and you just explore new feelings of movement. It's also important when you're doing that to be filming so that you get that idea of what feels really strange is often actually bang on what you've been trying to do all this time. So here's a really good exercise. It's good fun, it's completely bizarre, but well worth trying. And the aim is, the idea is that from the top of the downswing, one of the really common errors we see is either pulling on the handle or moving the pelvis in towards the ball, or both at the same time. And of course, that needs some serious manipulation to get the club down to the ball. And we've talked in previous videos how from the top of the swing we want the hands actually moving slightly this way to get the club shallowing. And we also want the pelvis kind of sitting down and moving backwards. So can you create some swings where you get those two things happening at once? So you really focus on hands going that way and pelvis going backwards, so it looks something like this, and adding a bit of rotation. Pelvis back, hands out. You may find you get the club to do exactly what we're trying to do, which is to shallow onto plane. Okay, let's give that a go. So hands out, pelvis back. And that felt utterly bizarre, but not entirely counterintuitive, I've got to say. I didn't make a very good job of the strike, but probably because it's not something I do very often. Let me give it another go. And that was much better. So that has come about through just completely exploring different movement. As I say, put a camera on it, and then you may find that you make a breakthrough in a way that you wouldn't do if you're more kind of constricted to hitting the ball straight and sticking with conventional feels. So in that exercise, you're trying to get the shaft to shallow by having your hands move outwards while your pelvis moves backwards.